Right, this video is about acting in immersive theatre and the power of interaction. Immersive theatre acting is vastly different to any other type of acting. The intimacy means that characters cannot rely on art-directed shots, makeup, lighting, or exquisitely written dialogue. They must be able to communicate their story on the realest of levels, and they must seek out and engage the unengaged. They must respond to any question or demand thrown at them with improvisational talent. They must know their character far beyond any script, because anyone can say anything at any time. They must be able to facilitate members of the public, as well as potentially having them as an unwitting scene partner. On top of that, there are safety measures for audiences who may very well react, as that is what we are most definitely trying to get them to do. It's just that some react very peculiarly, and that needs looking after. For most mediums, an audience watch and listen. Here they are gazing at sets and chatting to each other and going to the toilet and asking after a certain character, completing a crucial mission. Proper immersion means proper freedom, so we have absolutely no idea who will walk into the scene. It's chaos. This is what makes immersive actors the hardest working performers in the arts. It is mentally exhausting and potentially maddening. It's why they require many breaks and a higher rate of pay than the average Mickey Mouse. There are generally two types of immersive actor. There is the performer, who performs to a slightly distanced audience. Their talent might be speech or singing or even just looking incredible, but minimal interaction. And then you've got the improviser. They're a character with a backstory, with freedom to interact and guide audiences. Immersive theatre directors are able to recognise where best to place who for the best experience, and ideally place appropriate pay too, right? These two type of actors, the performer and the improviser, I believe they should be recognised as roles, as well as the experience that an actor has, and therefore appropriately placed to do those roles. At the moment, there's not really a definition between what type of interactive performer you are. But I feel that that would be very helpful for the people performing and for the people making shows. Well, the two main things you need as an interactive, immersive actor, one is to have improv skills. Many improvisers are incredible on stage, but would shudder at the idea of doing it with a member of the public. But improv skills will sharpen your ability to interact. The second thing you need is to have a very healthy connection with your authentic self, which sounds obvious, but it's very easy to get carried away as a character and lose touch with who you are. And to remain grounded means that you're able to check in with yourself, because you are the most important thing about your character. You need to know when you need a break. You need to be able to tell your director or boss that you're overdoing it and that you need to go and rest. Otherwise, those connections you have won't be authentic. They will be forced, tired, and you'll break. So be authentic with yourself. Yeah, some of my most cheek-aching moments have been in or out of character among fellow actors and creators of immersive theatre. The industry seems to attract lovely souls, which is all the more reason to go out there and make these connections. I think one of the most wholesome moments I can remember was when I was Zoltan, in the Zoltan booth, which is hidden away in a booth, puppeteering this character on top, meeting people who want their fortune being read. And I was with Freya Chandler at the time, who was, she's an incredible interactive performer, loads of amazing energy. She was outside the booth welcoming people in. She met this mother of this child whose father had died 2 months previous. And the mother was a bit worried because the daughter, this 7-year-old girl, had found this sort of infatuation with this young boy and wanted to ask Zoltan if the young boy would love her, or if they would find love together. So the mum sort of briefed Freya, and then the girl came over. She put the coin in and listened while Zoltan explained that while love is from someone else is great, to find love for yourself and the music that you're listening to and the games you love playing, that's a more nourishing kind of solid love. And from anyone else, it's a bonus. And I just watched as this little girl, this weight lifted off of her and this big grin came across her face, and she skipped off back to her mum. And me and Freya were just left in absolute tears because it was such a touching moment. And these are the moments that really hit home with immersive theatre. This is the power that this form has. The way it can touch us and move us as a visitor to it, as an actor in it, and as a creator, to maximise those moments. I feel that's the most important thing. And that's the edge that immersive theatre has over any other medium. The next video is about making an immersive theatre show and the absolute horrors to avoid, like fucking slides.